Hello, all dear students of St. Xavier's High School, Sarami Rajamgarh. Welcome you and all. Today we are going to study about some basic facts about verb. As you know that verb is very important part of speech, and about part of speech you already know that it is word class. Means part of speech tell us about type of word and their function. As you know that there are generally 8 type of words: noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection. And out of all these, verb is the most important part of speech. If you consider all the part of speeches as a train, then the verb is its engine. Means there cannot be any sentence without verb. So verb is the most important part of speech. And what is verb? You know very well that verb denotes action or state of subject. Action means what they do, as run, walk, sleep. There can be many type of action, dynamic activities. And verb denotes state of subject also, as what it is, what it feels, seem, have. All these are examples of state of subject. And verbs are divided in two parts mainly: main verb and auxiliary verb. Main verbs are called lexical verb also, principal verb also, and they can stand alone. Okay, we can write them alone and they give their full meaning when they are written alone. But it is not so with auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb cannot stand alone. They require main verbs to express their full meaning, and they help main verb to tell tense, mood, voice, or aspect. That's why they are called auxiliary verbs also. And now we will come on forms of main verb. As you know that verbs are very special because they get changed according to the time or according to the subject, and in different tenses and in different aspects we use different forms of the verb. So we should necessarily know about forms of the verb. They are base form, it is called dictionary form also, it is called plural form of the verb also, and generally we call it first form of the verb. Some examples are given: go, eat, play, hit. All these are called base form or first form or dictionary form. Sometimes we say it plural form of the verb also. And the next one is singular form of the main verb. It is called SRES form also, as goes, eats, plays, hits. And third one is past tense form. It is called second form of the verb also, as of the same words: went, ate, played, hit. All these are second form of the verb. And next one is fourth one, past participle form. It is called third form of the verb also, as gone, eaten, played, hit. And last one is present participle form of the verb or ing form of the verb, as going, eating, playing, hitting. We add ing in this form of the verbs. So it is very clear that verbs are of two type: main verb, auxiliary verb. Main verbs are of 5 forms. There are 5 forms of the main verb. They are base, singular, past, past participle, and present participle. And these verb forms are very important for your knowledge of tense or direct or indirect speech or active and passive voice. You can't do anything if you don't know properly these forms of the verb, because all the aspects of the tense or active and passive voice or direct, indirect, based and depend on these forms of the verb. And next one is auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verbs are of two types. They are primary auxiliary verb and modal auxiliary verb. Primary auxiliary verbs helps the main verb to tell its tense or voice. Okay, and they are three. We do have. There are 8 forms of verb be. They are is, am, are, was, were, be, been, being, and there are 3 forms of do also. Do, does, did, and have also has 3 form. Has, have, had. They are used according to their tenses, and here are modal auxiliary verbs. They also help the main verb. They also don't stand alone. They help the main verb to tell its mood or aspect. They are will, would, shall, should, may, might, can, could, need, must, ought to, used to, have to, dare. We should remember that auxiliary verbs uh, always help the main verbs. Okay, they can't stand alone. They don't have their own meaning. Okay, and they can be used as these auxiliary verbs can be used as main verb also. Okay, as when you write he is going, then in this is helping going, so it is helping verb here. But when you say he is a boy, then there is static. As I told you that verbs denote two things, action or state. Then is here static. When you say he is boy, they were teachers, and when you use like that, then they are static. To do also you can use as main verb, as he does his work. Okay, he did something. And to has, have, had also you can use as main verb also. But when they help the main verb, then they are used there as a helping verb. You should keep in your mind these things very nicely. Okay, and you should learn whatever verbs you come in front of you. You should learn all these forms of the verb. In this singular form and present participle form are made by adding s or es and ing, but base form and past tense form and past participle form, means first, second and third form, these you have to learn. They are of many types, as regular and irregular. Okay, if verb is regular, then you can add ed at the end of it to make it second and third form. But if it is irregular, then they get changes as eat, second form ate, and third form eaten. As for go, second form is went and third form is gone. Okay, they are completely changed. Some verbs have same second form and third form, as hit, its second form is also hit and its third form is also hit. So you should go through dictionary and learn them. Okay, and as much you learn the verb forms, that much you will feel easy to do translations or do direct indirect speeches or change the voice. Okay, all these things you will do easily if you understand these forms of the verb, these auxiliary verb. Okay, it will be very helpful to you. Thank you. Have a nice day.